welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Felicia, everybody calls me Flick. If you are returning, no, this is not a wig, I have my hair done today. So yes, very bright magenta roots, and then I can't remember what the mix was on the ends, but the ends will obviously lighten up more, but yeah, I love it. I walked out the salon so happy just to have pink hair again. So yeah, I have a whole lot of goodies. I think I've decided what I'm filming tonight. I say I think, I'm still not 100%, but I have literally, not drop things, a whole box of goodies. I have brushes, I have sponges, I have a lot. I have gems, which I picked up in Wilko's because I saw them and thought for 99p or 1.99, whatever they were, why not? I have another set of Just Right lashes because I really liked the other ones that I've been using. Do you know what? I'm just going to take you through, so we'll have like a mini haul. I remembered to buy a single blush in Primark in the shade Desire. I remembered to buy a blusher, so there we go. Got one of the Revolution Dynamic Flawless palettes, whatever they're called. This is the Forever Dynamic Eternal palette. This is the warm neutrals with the pop of pink in it. Did not realise this bottom shade was a pressed glitter. So I'm kind of excited to use that actually. Not planning on using that today, I'm planning on doing that in a different video, or I might. Next up I'm going to show you the bits that I got from my W7 order. I did grab a few W7 bits when I went shopping last week, but they didn't have the stuff that I wanted when I went to my Tesco's and stuff, so I ended up just putting an order in online. So I got these Soft Hues palettes. Ooh. I got all three. Instead of £5 each, I bought the set, which was £13 for all three. These are dupes for the Huda Pastels palettes. So I have all three. These Amethyst, Aquamarine and Rose Quartz palettes. I was really wanting those, and my Tesco just hasn't had them in. My mum was adamant she saw them a few weeks back, but they haven't had them. Next I have the W7 Show Off palette. I'll give you 3 guesses what this is a dupe for. I actually have the original for this, so I can do a side by side, which is what I think I want to do in this video. So yeah, was that everything I got? Oh no, what else did I get online? Oh, I got a lipstick, that was it, and a liquid lipstick. So my lipstick I got the matte one of one of those ones that I picked up at Tesco's. This is the shade Runway, which is a really pretty red. So my mum is going to want to steal this because she does like a red lipstick. So I got that, and then I got this bright pink Mega Matte liquid lipstick. I can't remember what the shade of this is. Oh, Big Fill it's called. So yeah, it's a bright pink because I needed something other than nudes. So that was everything I ordered online, and then when I was out last week shopping between Home Bargains, Poundland and Wilko's. So Home Bargains, I got the W7 Life's the Peach blush palette, cheek and face palette. Let's take the little inner sheet out. So it's got all of these like blushes and that bronzy kind of shade in it. So I'm not stuck with the one single and 3 that I had in different palettes. I then picked up 7 of the Essence liners in Wilko's because I've heard a lot of good things about these. I did briefly show you these in my last video because I did use the purple one. So I got 7 of those at £1.50 each. And then I picked up the other day in town the MUA Intense Colour Lip Liner in the shade Obsession, which is like a dark brown. Oh, also in Home Bargains I picked up the W7 Lip Legend Top Matte Coat. I thought it was worth picking up. Instead of doing like the translucent powder trick, I figured it was worth a go. And then I also picked up the Revolution New Neutral Satin Matte Lipstick in the shade Thirst. I really like the shade Stripped that I have, so I figured I'd go and get a different one. And when I looked online, this one was out of stock online, but it was the colour that I liked the look of the most. So I picked it up. So if I can get it out the box, I can show you. Yeah. What is this doing? Why is that not? It's the same thing that my other one did the other day when the metal part on the inside of the component came off and then it wouldn't twist up. And I don't know why. But yeah, this is the shade. It's like that berry pinky purple shade. Kind of like the one I got from Primark, but slightly more purple and matte. So yeah. I don't know why the component is being so strange. It's like it's sticking slightly on the inside. I don't know. But yeah, those are the goodies that I've got over the last week when I've been out and about and online. What is this song? Something from Enchanted. Do not remember that song. So yeah, I think I do want to do the... Part of me wants to play with Revolution, but part of me, because I've just had my hair done bright pink, wants to play with the W7 Show Off and do a comparison to my Amrezy palette. So I'm not really feeling the pastel palettes today. Maybe in the next video I might do a spin the wheel series with those. But yeah, I'm going to put the other stuff away and leave the possibility palettes out and decide, and then we'll know when I come back what I'm doing. But I have decided I'm going to do the Amrezy dupe. It's not an exact dupe. Looking at them side by side, obviously the Amrezy palette is bigger and there are 2 shades less. Just going through it, trying to rack my brain as to which 2 shades were missing. The shades Yugo and OG are the 2 that they have taken out in the W7. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try and do swatches side by side. I'll do like each row side by side. And then we'll go into doing a look. So yeah, I'll be back. Right, so this side I'm going to do W7. This side I am going to do Amrezy. Obviously I'm going to get my wipe ready. So right, first I'm going to just do them. I just had to repress this one in my Amrezy palette. When I took it out, I noticed that it was all coming out. Already, one thing I will say is I'm struggling to get my finger into these pans. They are that bit smaller. The next shade in the Amrezy one, Gorgina, is in the next palette, but it's on the bottom row. So I am going to swatch it because it is. I just did that on the wrong side. So yeah, that is the first row from what I can get. Definitely struggling. I think I need to cut my nails down again. So yeah, back in a second. Right, so we are going on to the next row. So I've already swatched this first shade in the W7, which is Gorgina in the Amrezy. So this shade here, Proud, if I can get my finger into it, is Resi in this one. Then we've got next one we have is Parade. We haven't got this OG shade in this one, so I will swatch it, but obviously I will leave it out on that side because it isn't there. But these two are very similar on the eyes. I'm thinking maybe that's why they left it out. Then Boast and Shamsa. And the last shade in the W7 is Rebel, which is BK in that one. Again, we haven't got Yugo in this one, but I will swatch it just so we've got it for reference. So yeah, that is the complete second row. Anyway, like I said, I have also got new brushes, so I'm just going to take these ones out for now. I'll get the other ones out when I'm doing my face. These was one of the beauty accessory sets from Lidl. I didn't know about them because my husband called me when he went in there to get some shopping yesterday. These ones were these two sets that I've got here were £2.49 each. So for that I was like, grab them because I like my other Lidl brushes, and they are exactly the same quality as the ones that I already have that I really like. They also had the oval brushes, and they had a 13-piece brush set in like a leather brush roll for a tenner, which I know he picked me up for Christmas. You can never have too many brushes, especially not me. I never have enough brushes ever. So yeah, very happy about that. I'm going to have to use the brushes that are in the palettes just because I don't have dupes of quite a few of mine. Like, there's a few brushes that I have, but a lot of the ones I would normally use I haven't got doubles of. Let's get into this. So first things first, I'm going to use the brush in the palette. I'm going to do W7 this side and Amrezy this side. I'm completely winging this, by the way. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm going to take the shade Parade, the light brown on the bottom, just through the crease and buff it out, same as all. Now I'm going to take the shade New Yorker from Amrezy, which is the corresponding shade, and do the same thing on this side. Part of me kind of wants to do a halo eye, but I have no idea what, or do I? Okay, I'm taking the shade Boast, which is the dark purple matte shade from W7. One of them lights just turn off. Yes, it did. Probably should have saved this brush for the shimmer, thinking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna dust that off, and actually I'm going to, I'm going to use my double-ended primer brush. I'm going to go with the smaller end. I'm not too worried about if like the edge is messy or whatever. I can fix that after. Oh wow, this is like flashbacks from a lot of nights out. What a tune. So Beanie Man and Miss Thing, dude. Have not heard. Now the question is, what shimmer shade to go in with, I guess. Obviously I want to really go in with Rosy and that because it is bright pink, it feels right. However, it's a bit predictable. So with that being said, I think I'm going to use the shade Attitude, this one, which is Anastasia in the other one. And I might use Flirt and Bob. I don't know, I might. We'll see. Oh, I've got a feeling this could be one of them shades I'm going to have to try and do with my finger. Yeah, there we go. It's just so messy doing it like this. I like doing it like this. It's so messy doing it like that. This is looking very messy right now. Right, now I'm going to take the shade Anastasia, if I can get the words out of my mouth, on the Amrezy side. Oh yeah, it comes easier, that one picked up onto the brush. Like colour wise, they're identical. Cannot fault them. Right, I'm going to take Shemsa again on this side, just over the edge. I think I'm going to deepen that outer and inner bit up anyway. But I just want to blend over the edges. Okay, I'm going to take the shade Influence and in the Amrezy 1988, the dark brown that's next to the black. Just to hopefully give that a little bit more depth on the inner and outer corners. Oh wow, I haven't had this one for years. Oh, rudimental and Ella Air waiting all night. I had this one for years. Take clean blending brushes, my Poundland ones. I'm just gonna I do feel like I might need to take Shimmer again on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because that's kind of blended out into nothing now. Hopefully this side will not do that. It hasn't blended out into nothing, but it hasn't made it easy. Okay, what can I do? I'm going to take a tiny bit of Shemsa on this fluffy brush. I mean, a tiny bit. I'll do the same on the other side with the, what was it, Boast in that palette. It doesn't really need it as much on this side, it hasn't really lost it as much. I do really want to do a neutral look with this palette and like use the blue as well. That is on my list of things to do and has been since I got the palette. Right, what am I going to do? Take a teeny bit more of Anastasia on this side. And just, and that one, Attitude it's called. There we go. Yeah, I've got nothing. Yeah, can't really see. Oh well. Okay. I'll go off, do everything else, come back, and then yeah, might use my new lipstick. See when I come back. Back in a minute. I am back. So I've done obviously lashes, lips, rest of my face. I've just left under. I've done my eyeliner. I'm probably gonna do a second coat. I used the pink one from Essence, so I'm gonna go and do a quick second coat of that, and then do the shadow. I don't feel like these are as pigmented as the Barrier ones, but I don't know if these are supposed to be used, obviously, like in the waterline. I think they're more like lid ones and stuff. So, yeah. under eye. I think for my under eye, I just want to go really simple and literally just use that, like, the dark purple shade. What's it called? Chimsa and Boast. So I'm going to go in with Boast first for this side. My lash felt really weird then. I'll go in with Shemsa from ABH. Just gonna put a tiny bit more on that side just to even it out. Yeah, literally just do you know, where's my highlighting brush? None of the shades in this really work for a highlighter, I feel. Apart from one I've got on my lid, and I don't really want to use that for a highlighter. What have I got on? Let's get a highlighter out of my drawer. My Brunch Club one from Primark, because I know that that's quite a blinding one. So I'm just going to take that on my highlighting brush and just really go in on my inner corner again. There we go. So I need lower lash mascara and then we are done. Using my W7 one. There we go. I look really pale. Why do I look so pale? Move my mirror out of the way. Set my clips out. I think so. I use my Maybelline foundation. Such a stark contrast between my hair and my foundation. I went in and used my Super Stay in True Ivory, so that might be why I'm looking a bit more pale than usual. Do I need to add more bronzer? I feel like I do. Yeah, it's a bit better. I definitely do think maybe my light's a bit bright. It's a bit better, but I'm still looking very pale. I think it's just a contrast of using like my palest foundation and the contrast to my hair, and maybe having a dark lip, but I like it. I use the MUA lip liner in So Chic, and then my new Revolution lipstick in Thirst. So yeah, this is the final look. What do you guys think? In terms of it being a dupe, it's obviously not an exact dupe because there's 2 shades missing. The ones that I used, the deep purple shade, pretty good. I actually found the one in the W7 easier to blend out than the Shemsa shade even in the Amrezy palette. And even when I used that the first time in my video earlier in the year, if you go back and watch it, you'll see that I did have a bit of trouble building it up and blending it out, whereas with that one I didn't. But that being said, the shimmer shade that I used in the ABH palette picks up on the brush a lot easier than the one the W7 did. So yeah, I don't know pigmentation's there on both. I can't fault that. Even the swatches I would say were pretty good. Obviously it is missing 2 shades. If you're not too bothered about that, then go for it. Obviously one of them is a very similar brown to the one that was already in there. The other one is the shade Yugo, which is a very, 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 very deep purpley brown colour. I don't know what is going on with this, but yeah, for $6.95 I think it was, yeah, $6.95 I paid for my W7 one. The Amrezy one is $49 on the ABH website, and it was my first ABH purchase, and I love it. I do love it. I do. I am glad I got the dupe. I would probably travel with the dupe. Like if I'm going up to see my family in London, I tend to do my makeup in the car. I would probably take that with me, because just from being in the drawer, I found that 2 of the shades in that have come a bit, they come a bit loose in the pan, and I was having to repress them, and that was just from being in my drawer. So I would probably travel with my W7 one rather than that, just for the pure fact that I would be petrified that I would have 2 completely gone shades by the time I took it out of my bag. So there is that to consider as well. But I love them both. Obviously I love the Amrezy one is sentimental, because again it's my first purchase from ABH, and I do really love it. But I am glad I have got the dupe as well. So it is very much down to you. So yeah, I am glad I did this as a video today. I'm looking forward to test the other ones that I've got. Yeah, I like this lip colour too actually. As much as it is dark, I like it. This is the kind of lip colour I would probably wear throughout like autumn and stuff. So yeah, I like it. I am going to love you and leave you all. Yeah, I'm going to take all the pictures I normally take and do everything else, do a load of TikToks, and then get out of bed, because it's, where's my watch? What time is it? 20 to 11. Wow, getting later and later. But yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and ring the notification bell. No, click the notification bell. Click the notification, don't ring it, click it, so you get notified of all of my uploads. I'm currently uploading 2 to 3 times a week, mostly twice a week. If I can fit a 3rd video in, then great, then yeah, I'll upload 3 times a week, but mostly it's twice a week. So yeah, all of my socials are up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna love you and leave you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.